Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be talking about how to stay motivated playing Minecraft Survival. So the 1.18 update has been around for about a month. You've had the initial motivation to start a new world, a server with your friends, maybe do all of these cool things, but are you actually staying motivated to do it? Probably not. So I'm going to go over how I've stayed motivated to build this castle and the surrounding area for it. So the first thing I did when I found this area was obviously I decided that I liked it and wanted to build my base here, and then I started going around with like a stack or two of deep slate, and I started placing blocks every 5 or so blocks about what area I would like to build in. And I did it in a way where I could have the castle as the centerpiece, and then one village over here and one village over here. It doesn't need to be exactly like that, but make sure that it's not like a huge area, because this is what you're going to be confined to building in, and not confined like you can't build elsewhere. Like I built a bridge over here, and I'm like tree farming over here and whatnot, but this is what you're going to set your limitations early on so that you can build to the best of your ability within those limitations. Like take Minecraft for example. If you were given a blank piece of paper and infinite pencils, you probably wouldn't be as creative as you are on Minecraft, where you have limitations, but there's so much you can do within those limitations. Like the limitations make you more creative because you have to find solutions for problems that the limitations cause. I don't know if that makes any sense, but effectively giving yourself more limitations allows you to be more creative because you feel like you don't have to do everything. Then once you've got an area to build in, sort of like maybe section it off or have plans for some areas. For example, or like start in one particular like corner of the place. For example, I started over here. This is sort of like my starter area. This was my starter house. I have a kelp farm in here. I have a sugarcane farm in that building there. I have my nether portal here. Just small buildings like this sort of started to build up the area. And it means that you can be, like, if you section off an area to do this in, you can build small things that are really cool. And then once you've sort of finished an area, add detail to it. I made a video about this a couple weeks ago now. I will link it up in the cards. And it's just important to detail things as you go, so you're not like doing just building base shapes and then adding all of the detail at once for the whole area. So finish areas like on your way. Don't leave it until everything is like half done and then complete it all. My next piece of advice is to have multiple projects going at once. For example, I had this starter village, and then I also had where my villages are. I had that sort of starting going at the same time as I was sort of finishing this up. And at the same time, I started building this castle. And obviously you can see that this area is pretty much done. This area is, the exterior is very much done. But over here isn't. I just have multiple things going at once. So I can flip-flop between what I'm enjoying doing and am motivated to do at any one point. For example, I could go over and build like a cute little hut to go over the top of my villager breeder. Or I could continue the interior of the castle. You could even make like a list, or like a sign wall, or like in a book and quill, a list of the things that you could potentially do. Also, keep a steady flow of inspiration. Follow people on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever you're on Reddit even, whatever your social media of choice is. Following builders, redstoners, or whatnot on different social media platforms gives you a steady source of inspiration, and it will motivate you to build 100%. Maybe not all the time, but there will be new ideas coming into your brain, and just keep your workspace creative. And finally, don't be scared to take a break. I built this castle and I haven't touched Minecraft for multiple days, except for recording this, obviously. But give yourself breaks once you finish something big. When you're really feeling motivated to do something, give yourself a break so that you end on a high and you want to go back to it. Probably not scientifically proven, but it's worked for me. And also, don't be scared to work on interiors, or only work on interiors, or only work on exteriors. Whatever keeps you motivated. If you really hate doing interiors, then you don't need to do interiors. Nobody is setting the rules here but you. Do the things that you're motivated to do. And if you're really not liking the style that you've chosen, then build in a different style for a bit, or build in a different scale, or go somewhere else. Or build in little nooks and crannies into where you have built. For example, I have like a hidden like bar and like poker set up down here. Just because. Imagine that you're making a map download and you want people to find all of the secrets, but they can't be super obvious. What would you put in the secrets to your map? And also, whenever you get an idea for a build, draw it or write it down or do something. Don't let it just sit in your head, because then you can have a list of things that you want to build right next to you when you're playing Minecraft. And if that's not motivating, then I don't know what is. Hopefully these tips will help you stay motivated playing Minecraft, because playing Minecraft is very fun, but sometimes you're just in a rut and you don't know how to get out. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you very soon for another video.